welcome to another episode on today's YouTube channel. I'm very sorry, I'm not ready to find, so I just did this intro on my bed, in my room actually. Today's YouTube will be going through red velvet recipe. Stay tuned and watch, and please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please try and click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll get it. Thank you. As you all know, today we'll be going through red velvet oil-based recipe. So we have our cocoa powder, we have oil, we have this is a mixture of strawberry and vanilla extract. Yes, then we have 2 eggs. These are buttermilk. We have our flour, we have sugar, we have baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Then we have a bowl to whisk. Now there's something about this recipe, because it's oil-based, we don't have to cream butter and sugar together. So the first thing I'll be doing is I'll pour this egg into this bowl and whisk thoroughly with the oil. I'll get back. Mixing this for the past 3 minutes, and you can see it's thick. So make sure you whisk it very well till it's thick, because you don't cream in this recipe. Using oil base, you don't cream butter and sugar, but you have to make sure you whisk the egg very well so that your cake will come out fluffy and it will be dense. So the next thing I'll be doing now is that I'll turn in my flour and sugar, all my dried ingredients, because it's wet and dry. Mix your wet and dry. So this is flour, sugar, my salt, baking powder, and baking soda. Then I'll give a very good mix. Give a very good mix. Give it a very good mix. Like I said, you don't whisk butter and sugar in this recipe. So now the next thing I'll be doing is my weights. Sorry, I've added my cocoa powder to the mixture already. I forgot to mention to add that before I cut the video. So now the next thing I'll be doing is my buttermilk. Now look at the buttermilk. It looks like sour cream. That's a mixture of milk and vinegar. For 1 cup of milk, you use 1 tablespoon of vinegar. 1 cup of milk, 1 tablespoon of vinegar. So I'll turn it to my bowl, add my egg and oil, and give a good mix or stir together. So the next thing I'll be doing is I have my flavor here, and I mixed, if you look at it, you see the color is somehow pinkish brown. I mixed strawberry and vanilla. Yes, because it's red velvet, so I always love using strawberry for my red velvet, and as you know, vanilla is everybody's flavor. You can't do without it, if that's the word. Yes, you can't do without it. So good mix. Then our color. Now I wouldn't really recommend any color based on accessibility, because if I say okay, you must get this type of color, you might not see it. But just get a very good color. Don't get those cheap colors. Get a very good color. So I'll turn in the color into it. You know now it's red velvet. Then I'll pour. When mixed thoroughly, I'll make a well in between. Now there's something about oil-based cake. You don't just pour all the wet into the dried. If not, you have a very lumpy batter. So you pour in bits. And anytime I use this particular measurement, that's 250 grams of flour, I always make sure I pour my wet in 3 additions. I don't just pour it at once. If not, the batter would not be very smooth. And if I start mixing and mixing, to affect the texture of the batter after I bake it, because you don't need to overmix for this particular recipe. So what I will do now is I'll pour in 3 additions, meaning I'm pouring it 3 times. This is the first addition. I'll stir. As you can see, it's not well combined, obviously. Second addition. It's not well combined at the first addition, but it's better, because that way you know your batter won't be clumpy. It won't be lumpy rather, because if you have a lumpy batter, you will start thinking of let me mix well. And you know, this batter doesn't need you to over mix it. You don't need to over cream. So I'll just be going gradually. You can still see it's not enough, but that way you know you are covering you're covering the floor, if that's the word, gradually. You're not just doing it at once. If you're doing it at once, it will affect your batter. So you see, and this butter is very runny, like it's very soft. So final addition. Trust me, I can already taste this red velvet from the look. Oh my god. I'll show you what it looks like finally if I put it into the oven. A yummy looking red velvet. Like, I can already taste it. So what I'll do now is I'll bake in a preheated oven. Then I'll show you what it looks like finally. This butter is so moist and very delicious. So I'm using a 6.5 inches pan, neatly greased and coated with flour. Please, for this batter, if you have parchment paper or brown paper, try and use it, because the batter is very runny, so sometimes it could stick to the pan if it's not rubbed properly. But I have no fears because my pan is greased very well. Wait for the final look. Thank you. So my red velvet is already in the liner for the cupcakes, and for the pan it's already there. You can see, very moist and beautiful. Wait for the final look when we're done baking. I'll be right back. In here we have a very moist red velvet. You can see it. It's so moist. Just take a good look. Literally melts in your mouth. Very moist. Look at how pretty it looks inside. Soft. You won't believe this cake was not creamed. Like, so soft. Oh my god. See my hand. This cake is epic. Alright, thank you very much. See you some other time. Bye.